Did you just sign up to be an Uber or Lyft driver and you're not sure what to do when you get started? Well, today I'm going to help you out. Hi, my name is Lori and I'm the Nebraska Lady Driver. I do videos about my experiences as an Uber and Lyft driver. I also do Postmates and Instacart. So today I wanted to help out new drivers who've just signed up and they're not sure how it really works. So I'm going to be sharing with you some of my personal tips on how to get more tips. If you would like to find out more, download my free PDF. I will put a link down below, and you'll also be part of my mailing list. So here's some of my favorite tips to share with others. First of all, keep it simple. People are always saying, oh, you got to get this and that and everything else. You got to give free water bottles out, candy, gum. Why? That's just going to cost more money. It's just going to be clutter in your car, and it doesn't look very good. I have never gotten a bad review or a bad comment because I didn't give somebody a piece of gum or a water bottle while they were in my car. That's ridiculous. I mean, you can do it if you want, but it's really not necessary. So my tip number one is just keep it simple. And number two kind of goes along with that, but just be nice. I mean, I know that people can be really horrible out there sometimes, but there's also really good people. And if you just try to just be nice, even when somebody's in a bad mood, you might be making their day, and it might turn around and get you a really good rating and might give you a tip. So that is my next recommendation, is just be nice to people. My third thing is keep the basics. You know, there is a few things that people do ask for. I don't go overboard, but I do keep a phone charger available. I keep an iPhone and an Android so that if I have a passenger and their phone's dying on them, then I can help them out. But I don't go all out and get every charger in the world, or I don't go and get every item that they might think to ask for. And if somebody asks for something and I don't have it, usually they're fine with it. I've had somebody joke before that, oh, you should have that. Every Uber driver has that, you know. They're just joking with me. And, you know, people aren't really worried about it. I mean, this is Lincoln, Nebraska, so maybe it's a little bit different here, but people are generally okay with it if I don't have the extras. Tip number 4 is don't break the law. I have seen drivers go the wrong way on a one-way street. I've seen people at like 3 o'clock in the morning think it's okay to make a U-turn right in the middle of Main Street downtown. And I mean, come on, people. Just because you're an Uber driver doesn't mean that the law doesn't apply to you. So don't break the law. And I mean, people try to get away with stuff as well, your passengers, but just do your best to explain to them that this is your job, this is your license, and it might not affect them, but it affects you. So just keep that in mind, that if they ask you to do something stupid, just don't break the law. And number 5, don't be fake. I cannot stand it when I go into a place of business and somebody's all acting like, oh, happy, 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 and then they go around the corner and they're like, and they're just crabby and everything with everybody else. Then they come back out where the customers are again, and oh, now they're happy, happy, happy again. You know, we could see right through it, right? They can too. So if they're in your car, just try to be nice and everything, but don't act like you're a college student or whatever it is. If you're not interested in something that they are, That's fine. We're all different. You don't have to be fake and pretend that you're all into what they're into just to get a tip. They see through it. Tip number 6, don't focus on the tips. If you're sitting there just thinking and thinking, okay, I got to do this right and that right and the other thing right so that this person will tip me really well, you're going to be so focused on that, you're going to miss the other opportunity. The opportunity to enjoy what you're doing. The opportunity to get a better tip because you would have had a great conversation. And the conversation itself, you know, it's not all about the tips. That just drives me nuts when these people are just all upset because they didn't get a tip from somebody. Well, you know what? If you straightened out your thinking, maybe you would have had a better experience with them and then it would have followed. So that's my advice. Number 7, have a good attitude. In this job, you have got to have a good attitude. And I'll probably be saying it a million times in the next few videos, but your attitude makes everything. I mean, if you're gonna go into this with just thinking about the money, just thinking about the tips, and getting all upset every time you don't get one, then you're gonna have a poor attitude, and the next passengers are gonna see through it. And no matter what you do in life, have a good attitude and everything will change. Trust me on that one. I've seen it myself. And along with that attitude, you gotta have fun. And that's the attitude we have to have with this, especially if you're doing late night and you're out there picking up these college students from the bar. You just can't have a bad attitude and be doing that. It's not gonna work very well, and you're not gonna do this for very long. So that's my thing, is if you have a good attitude about it, then you will enjoy yourself more and it'll be more worth it in the long run. Now, if you would like to see more of these tips, go ahead and download my free PDF. The link is down below. And also, I'll link a couple of other items in the description, like phone chargers, so that you can go ahead and check some out for yourself. So if you're just getting started as a driver, I really recommend you check that out and get yourself all set up and ready so when you take your first ride. Next week, depending on the weather and things, I'm going to try to show you my car setup and what's important to have in your car as an Uber or Lyft driver. This also pertains to food delivery as well. So go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you will be notified each time I make a new video. And while you're here, go ahead and check out the video over here and the playlist down below. I'm sure there's something you'll enjoy. Until next time, be safe out there.